Apple TV or no Apple TV, people love OTT. WhatsApp clears 900 million monthly active users, an Instagram account that will be like you looking in a mirror, and more. It's Friday, September 4th, and this is Crunch Reports. Oh, hey everybody! Have I mentioned lately that there's an Apple event next week, where pretty much everybody expects the new Apple TV hardware and software that might also support an app store and even a streaming TV service? I have? Well, who can blame me? People love cord-cutting options, if for no other reason than to fantasize about our hated cable companies dying on the vine. Some of you feel that way anyway, I'm sure of it. To that point, Adobe just released its new video benchmarking report that shows Apple TV is growing its share of over-the-top viewing. Over the past quarter, Apple TV increased its share of TV everywhere. That means authenticated from cable subscriptions, TV viewing, compared to other connected TV services like Roku that saw no real growth at all. TV Everywhere viewing is continuing to grow. This type of viewing is up 63% year over year, while authenticated viewing via TV-connected devices, like an Apple TV or a Roku, is up 110% year over year. Some other interesting data. When Adobe looked at unauthenticated video, that's stuff you don't need to log into Comcast for example, it found that people usually chose smartphones over tablets. In fact, viewing on tablets fell 21% year over year, while smartphone viewing is up 20%. It's the iPhone 6 Plus, guys. It's good enough. 500 Startups, which is a 5-year-old venture firm based in Mountain View, California, has closed its third global fund with $85 million. The almost 500 investors, how appropriate, in the fund include Dentsu, based out of Tokyo, Yahoo Japan, and Malaysia Venture Capital Management Berhad, which is a venture firm backed by the Malaysian government. Global indeed. 500 Startups is already working on raising its fourth global fund, along with a growth fund that would invest more resources into some of its breakout investments, sources told TechCrunch earlier this summer. According to 500 Startups, it had originally targeted $100 million for its newest fund, so this falls a bit short, not too short though. The firm has now invested in more than 1,200 companies, often taking just 1 or 2% stake. Portfolio companies include privately held businesses Twilio, valued at $1.1 billion, and Credit Karma, valued at $3.5 billion. Solid unicorn territory, at least valuation-wise. Also, former TechCrunch editor Ryan Lawler works there now. Hello, Ryan. WhatsApp, the app that I always use overseas, because that's what pretty much everybody's primary messaging app outside of the US is, has now crossed 900 million monthly active users. That is closing in on a billion for the Facebook-owned company, which is nothing to sniff at since Facebook's own very popular messenger app trails with 700 monthly actives. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg has said in the past that once a product hits 1 billion users, there are some clear ways to monetize. We're inching pretty close to that point now. Now, WhatsApp used to charge users $1 per year with the first year free, but apparently stopped charging altogether when Facebook bought the company for $19 billion. That was last year. But besides ads or games or stickers, what do you sell? Now, Messenger has taken a page out of some Asian messaging app models that act as mobile internet portals for their users with its new M Personal Concierge service. Does Facebook do the same with WhatsApp? Do WhatsApp and Messenger somehow merge? The world will never know. Just kidding. As soon as WhatsApp starts charging, we'll talk about it. BlackBerry has indulged in some retail therapy and purchased the mobile device management vendor Good Technology for $425 million in cash. It's a bit of a change in focus for BlackBerry to expand its mobile enterprise security platform. The company used to be the leader in general enterprise mobility, but then Apple and Android came along, and you know how that story goes. According to ComScore, back in September of 2009, BlackBerry held 42% of the US mobile phone market. That's a lot, almost half. Today, it's about 1.5%. BlackBerry has indicated it wants to switch to a subscription business, and since the majority of goods revenue comes from subscriptions already, BlackBerry gets an existing platform to build off of. It also allows BlackBerry to go cross-platform into iOS and Android more quickly as well. Good Technology filed an S1 in May of 2014, but never actually followed through on its own IPO. Finally, let's talk about an Instagram account I think we could all learn a little from this holiday weekend, Socality Barbie. She takes pictures of coffee. She looks out to sea. Sometimes it's her feet. She loves inspirational quotes, and she really, really loves hashtags. She's the most annoying kind of hipster, but she isn't actually real. Yes, this is a parody account of sorts that pokes fun at Instagram's now predictable community culture. But it's funny because it's true, often enough anyway. Apps like Instagram aren't for unflattering morning selfies or mundane trips to the DMV. They're for the attractive, artsy moments that we want other people to see us for. Images that we've cropped and filtered and labored over, sometimes for hours, even days, to perfect our image. Socality Barbie is a cautionary tale to all of us. Hashtag crushing it, hashtag blessed, hashtag life is good. And that is the report for today. I'm Sarah Lane. Crunch Report airs Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on TechCrunch.com. We are off on Monday. It is Labor Day in the U.S., so we will see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.